one of the major challenges that we have is related with the way we can make cities more sustainable. And that is related with a lot of different topics, starting from water to air, to greenhouse gases emissions, to noise, and of course to the materials that we use in buildings and basically the way the city lives. One of the most important aspects is that we want to have cities where people do have a good and excellent quality of life. And for that, the main issue, probably the most important one, is for us to have areas within the cities where we do not have any cars. You could think about electric cars, public transport. That is of course important and it should be allowed. But you know, all the cars that we see in a lot of the city centers should be completely abolished, such that people have space. And that space should also be part of a strategy where we have, for instance, trees to avoid the heat that is becoming a very important topic due to climate change and global warming, when we have, particularly during the summer, really hot days where people should avoid being exposed to high temperatures, particularly people that are sensitive, children, elderly people. And those green spaces, those gardens, are really important to be like safe areas for people to stay. For a city to become more and more sustainable, it's important for us to get more and more renewable energy. That could be supplied, of course, to the buildings, where energy efficiency is really important, not only the construction of the buildings, but also the windows. For cars, for electric vehicles, also for bicycles, for the sustainable mobility. So renewable energy is really a key issue in a city. And we can supply by the city itself. For instance, by using solar panels in many of the rooftops of the city. Another particularly important issue on sustainability of cities is the waste generation. And the priority should be for us to reduce the waste and of course then to be sure that the bio-waste, the organic component of the municipal waste, which is almost 50%, that waste is properly disposed, basically transformed into energy or to become again part of the soil. And then we go to reuse and of course recycling. But talking about circular economy, one of the most important issues in sustainability is to invest in repair what we buy instead of buying again, or for instance to share what we have. You know, share your car, share your facilities. You know, instead of buying first-hand, buy clothes second-hand. And of course, another important area is the food. And when it concerns the food, again, we should look at local markets with the proximity of agriculture areas around or in the city that give that supply of food for the inhabitants, instead of us going to get that food from thousands of kilometers away. A final aspect on sustainability is of course the land use planning, the way we decide how the city is, and that city should be inclusive. We want a diversified city in terms of people, of uses, of having basically one of the important concepts, which is the 15-minute walk city, where we can get everything by walking in a short distance instead of going to a shopping center quite far away. So there are several actions that could be taken by people and the mayors to, and by companies also, to have a more livable city, and again to reduce our footprint in terms of reducing our greenhouse gases emissions, preserving biodiversity, reducing pollution, and that will make us with a much higher probability to have a city with a well-being and the quality of life that we all deserve. So when we look at a city, we need happy inhabitants, but also healthy inhabitants, and air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution, everything should be avoided by using actions and measures that will prevent that we will be above limits fixed by the legislation, or amounts of pollution that could be perfectly avoided in a capital or a major city.